And so there's something called ESS, evolutionary stable strategies. So to the extent that other people become good at things, it no longer works, right? That's why, for example, there's 1 to 5% of planet Earth is psychopaths. If there was too many psychopaths, game theory basically says the system falls apart. There's too many people trying to kill each other, screw each other over. If there's too few, modern game theory says then it will pay to be a little bit psychopathic. So there's an example on the psychometric social side where you see an ESS, an evolutionary stable strategy being formed. You see the same thing in making money, right? If a whole bunch of people go to college and get a bachelor's degree in English, because in the 1960s, that was rare, that was scarce, and was an in-demand resource, a diploma, it worked. But as more and more people did that so that they could earn above average money, aka hunt and gather above average resources, that stopped working. It stopped working. And so now you find people going the opposite path. And now what's commonplace is for people to have a college degree. And now you see people who do the opposite. Peter Thiel paid a whole bunch of people under the age of 21 to not go to college and just to start to build something. That's where you see Vitalik Buterin built Ethereum and became, a billionaire under 25 years old or even younger. Because when everybody else was competing in the old ESS, evolutionary stable strategy, he broke out of it. And Peter Thiel encouraged people to break out of it. So you are constantly in a game. And you may not realize it. And nobody might want to admit this to you because most people are lost. But I am telling you how the game works. I own a large holding company. I buy things for a living. I buy things that broke. I bought Pier 1 Imports, big furniture home good brand in the United States, one of the biggest ever, 60-year-old brand, 1,200 stores, $1.7 billion in the year that I bought them. That's their revenue. I bought this, now I own it. Because they didn't evolve. And they were doing what was easy for them, which was to stay in the holding pattern of what used to work. But it didn't work anymore. And they didn't evolve. And that ESS set in and other competitors came in. You see this with clothing lines, and all of a sudden a young upstart like a Fashion Nova comes in and begins to innovate on top of the entrenched competition and do what is now rare and scarce and in demand, which is to be able to win at the game of e-com. My e-com brands did, the brand I just bought, bodybuilding.com, 9-figure e-commerce business. My different brands that I own did 160 million visits in the United States last year. These are 9-figure businesses, 100 million. I manage over 400 people I'm the CEO for. And I'm continuing to acquire and buy up because I understand the ESS. Not many people know how to do M&A, merger and acquisition transactions. I have mentors that taught me how to do them. Some of them billionaires, 363 sales, which is a form of bankruptcy liquidation that uses the court system in America. Not many entrepreneurs know it, therefore I want to do it. I go where the masses don't go.
Turn it off.